2025 WNBA Playoff Bracket. Everything you need to know from matchups to X factors. The 2025 WNBA regular season is in the books. The highly anticipated 2025 WNBA playoffs have arrived, and the first-round matchups are officially locked in. It came down to the final game of the season to determine the seedings and matchups. Will the defending champion New York Liberty repeat, following in the footsteps of the back-to-back champion Las Vegas Aces in 2022-23? Can the Minnesota Lynx claim the title they say was stolen from them in 2024 for their first since 2017? Or will the Atlanta Dream, or Golden State Valkyries, hoist the WNBA championship trophy for the first time in franchise history? The journey to the title starts Sunday. Here's a look at the first round of the 2025 WNBA playoffs, all best-of-3 series, including projected starting lineups, head-to-head records, and X factors for each matchup. Why Golden State Valkyries could win. Golden State became the first expansion team in WNBA history to make the playoffs in its inaugural season and set an all-time WNBA attendance record, selling out all 22 regular season home games at Chase Center. Can the Valkyries take their record-breaking season a step further and secure their first playoff win or title? Golden State won't be at full strength following a string of injuries, but the Valkyries haven't lost their gritty nature that makes it hard for any team to score. Golden State, which has the fourth best defensive rating, is holding opponents to the fewest overall points, 76.4, the fewest points in the paint, 28.8, and the lowest field goal percentage, 40.4%, in the league this season. Why Minnesota Lynx could win. The Lynx have been on a mission this season, coming off a controversial 2024 WNBA Finals loss to the Liberty. Minnesota not only has best the record in the league with a franchise-best 34 wins, the Lynx are in sole possession of a top-ranked offense and defense this season. 8 teams in WNBA history have accomplished both in the same season, and 7 went on to win a title. Napheesa Collier's leadership has been paramount to the Lynx, and her efforts landed her in the MVP conversation as she's averaging career highs in points, 23, field goal percentage, 52.6%, and blocks, 1.6. She ranks in the top 10 in points, field goal percentage, rebounds, blocks, and steals per game. The Lynx scored the highest amount of points, 86.4 per game, and have held opponents to the third lowest, 77.2 ppg, this season. X Factor, Lynx at Target Center. Target Center has been a huge X factor for the Lynx. Minnesota began the season on a 14-game home winning streak and finished with a league-best 20-2 record in Minneapolis. Only the Dream and Storm have defeated the Lynx at home. That's why it was important for the Lynx to lock in the number 1 overall seed to secure home court advantage for the duration of the postseason. If the Lynx are able to handle business at home, like they've done all season, expect lots of post-victory, electric slide celebratory dances. Lynx vs. Valkyries schedule. Game 1. Valkyries at Lynx, 1 p.m. Eastern Time Sunday, ESPN. Game 2. Lynx at Valkyries, 10 p.m. Eastern Time Wednesday, ESPN. Game 3. Valkyries at Lynx, TBD Friday, ESPN 2.